Hello and welcome to Drunken Book Club presents... Wait a minute. I'm your dastardly, probably lives by himself with a typewriter host, Christopher the RL Ruple, joined with...
The tomboy kid, Sam.
The Reddit mod, Brandon.
Iridocyclitis, Noelia.
The total minority we.
Fuck was that?
Hold on,
You
let's
don't
go back.
remember the iridocyclitis thing?
What is
I
that?
don't even know
It's
what
an
that
internet
is.
thing. There's like this kid who's doing a spelling bee. And
He was doing an RL Stine reference, and I did RL Stine, then he went Reddit mod, and then you
I'm
just
sorry. It just came into
And
my
we
mind.
were too.
Yeah.
We were doing silly things.
I don't know.
Yeah, minority
Token minority. He's that one kid that you're like, see, it's not a racist school.
Exactly.
The one not
one
white
guy.
kid.
Yeah.
I'm the fuck. I
The
don't know
weirdo.
any. I don't know any Goosebumps references. I grew up
The
on
annoying
it.
little brother.
No.
The mean big brother.
Yeah.
The mean big brother. Yeah, sure.
The annoying younger sibling.
Oh.
And Weiss.
And yes,
There's a Weiss in
The
every
comic
Goosebumps book.
relief.
Did you know that?
No.
And today we're playing a game that's kind of like this show on YouTube called Actually, where I say a phrase that is, there's a certain part of the phrase that is incorrect. The people in this room have to guess what it is. If they get somewhat close, I may give them the point, kind of depending on how it is. We'll kind of see where it goes from here. They don't have to, they just have to raise their hand or say me first for me to say who goes first. And you can interrupt me before I even finish the sentence and try to answer. Try to get the edge off of anyone else if you know.
Alright.
And here we go. Question.
I'm gonna go ding.
Okay, you can say ding if you want. That works too.
I think I'll do ding, because that's an easy one to...
Yeah.
Because we just used
Versus-
You can also raise your hand.
tired.
I'm tired and only have one arm.
Exactly.
Why aren't the worms helping you? Alright, question number 1. Legendary horror filmmaker John Carpenter was actually slated to direct a movie adaptation.
Ding.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Resident Evil.
That is not correct.
Fuck.
That is not related to the question. I'll start over. Legendary horror filmmaker John Carpenter was actually slated to direct a movie adaptation of the first Goosebumps book, Welcome to Dead House. But due to unknown circumstances, it never happened.
Ding.
Sam?
There were known circumstances to it? Like
That's
a budgetary...
That's actually not, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't believe that's
Ding.
right either.
It wasn't John Carpenter.
You are correct.
Hey.
Alright, but... Alright, this is kind of another segue.
Okay.
If anyone can name the director, they can steal the points
Bob.
from Weiss. But Weiss, you'll have a chance to answer who the director is.
I gave
Who the
him
original
a
director,
name.
who they actually got for it.
I gave him a name.
No, I'm gonna...
And if you don't get it right on this part, you still get the point, though, unless someone can name the director.
Oh, shoot.
You can also pass.
Can you give us a year?
I cannot give you a year, because, Weiss already got the point. I cannot give you any hints. A year?
If you can get the name, go for it.
Can we get, like,
90s.
the name of, like, the... what else they've done?
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I'm
You're
not
gonna
gonna
pass?
pretend.
We're gonna pass?
Yay.
Passes? Brandon, you're actually kind of close with what you said earlier.
Fuck. Why can't I remember his name?
Can you name a movie you may have made? I'll give
Living Dead.
Brandon and Weiss, I'm giving you both the points.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it is George A. Romero.
I forget his name.
But
That's
Weiss,
okay.
Brandon,
I was like, I know there's another famous horror director. My brain just went, you don't get to remember this.
Exactly. Oh,
so yeah, I will give you both points for that.
I don't know names.
that gives me the I should have known that kind of vibe.
Alrighty. Question number 2. In the book, Stay Out of the Basement! Dr. Brewer has been replaced by a plant clone that dons a Los Angeles Angels baseball cap.
Ding.
Sam,
It wasn't Angels.
can you name the team?
I believe it was the Dodgers.
Correct!
Hey,
Oh.
I knew it was the hat because everything else sounded real.
Yep. Yeah, so he actually wears an LA Dodgers cap, not an LA Los Angeles Angels hat.
Ooh.
Good job, Sam.
I read the books, so.
Yeah.
I read the book too.
She also probably saw my one Angels hat that I have because I did
No,
a
I
review
actually,
of it.
I didn't remember that you
Okay.
had that. I just remember.
She lives with the host. So.
Yeah, she-
I'm sleeping with the host,
Sleeping
so
with the
I
host.
stole all the answers off his
Rigged.
phone.
She's read a few of these books.
A few of them, but that's also,
I think you're going to be out of books after this next one.
I mean, yeah.
But here we go. Question number 3. Monster Blood, the longest-running series in Goosebumps, begins the saga with Evan and Andy buying monster blood from a mysterious shopkeeper. They soon discover that it has been possessed and begins to grow to a ginormous blob.
Ding.
Sam?
It's not possessed.
That is not correct. It is possessed.
I forgot.
Ding.
It's a weird...
It's not a blob.
It is a blob.
It is a blob.
It is a blob.
It is a blob.
That is correct.
They soon discover that it has been possessed and begins to grow to a ginormous blob that eventually starts eating animals and people.
Ding, it only eats people?
Unfortunately,
It only eats animals.
Unfortunately, it eats a bird and eats 2 boys and a witch.
Which?
Yep.
Okay.
Eats Sarah Beth the witch.
Oh, wait. Can I ding
You
one?
can ding again, yeah. You can ding multiple times.
I don't think they bought it. Didn't they, like steal it kind of thing?
No, they did buy it from the guy. The guy did not want to sell it to them, but he did eventually sell it to him after they're like, we'll give you $10.
Wow.
Were their
Okay,
names not
so-
Evan and Andy?
Their names were Evan and Andy.
I'm doing the,
I don't
action.
think it was like... What did you say it was a packet of blood?
It is... Okay, so let me repeat the question for you.
Yeah.
Monster Blood, the longest-running series in Goosebumps, begins the saga with Evan and Andy buying monster blood from a mysterious shopkeeper. So,
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't monster blood.
no, they bought monster blood.
Okay, never mind.
Ding.
Brandon first, because he said ding first.
Is this not... This isn't the first one, is it?
This is the first one.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
No other?
This isn't the longest series.
Correct!
Yay!
The Night of the
Oh, damn,
Living Dummy
yeah.
series is the longest-running series.
Which
with
one?
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dummy.
I forgot about that because I'm like,
Because those books are
that's
still technically
cheating.
going on to this day.
that's not cheating. That's totally correct.
Nope. If you can guess it by... You can literally...
Right, process of elimination.
Process of elimination. Can get the point.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, because Monster Blood only has about, I believe, 6 books in total. 4 in the main series, and 2 later on. While Night of the Living Dummy has, 3 in the original, 2 books in the 2000 series, and just a bunch of other of the Living Dummy books.
I knew it was like there was multiple in the Monster Blood one, but I forgot about Living Dummy.
Yeah. Question 4. Say Cheese and Die is one of the few TV show episodes to star a now famous celebrity, Ryan Reynolds. Other episodes...
Ding,
Ding.
Ryan Gosling.
That is correct.
Damn,
Ryan Gosling.
yeah,
is in the
yeah,
first
Yeah, I was
one.
gonna say he just beat me to the punch because I was like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, all 3 of you guys.
Yeah,
seemed
it
like
wasn't
you knew
Detective
it.
Pikachu.
All right, so let me actually finish this question because I actually was very proud of this one. That I could have thrown you off with another part. So the Ryan Reynolds part. Other episodes to include now famous celebrities would be Night of the Living Dummy 3, Don't Wake Mummy, The Haunted House Game, and Deep Troubles parts 1 and 2. All of which do actually have people who are now famous.
Who?
Hayden Christensen, aka Anakin Skywalker,
Mhm.
and I can't remember the woman's name who was in Deep Trouble and Haunted House Game. And there was someone else in Don't Wake Mummy. They're people that they're technically famous because they're in more than just Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark? Alrighty, question 5. Like a lot of early Goosebumps books, R.L. Stine liked putting in random video game references into his books.
Oh.
In The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, he makes a major mistake by saying Kirby's Dream Land is for the Super Nintendo instead of the Game Boy.
ding.
Sam?
I don't think it was Kirby's Dream Land that he referenced.
Correct. Can you name the game? And anyone can steal it if Sam can't think of it.
Was it Wario?
Unfortunately, it wasn't Wario. Wario was not around at this time.
Legend of Zelda.
Unfortunately, it wasn't Zelda.
Down.
Super
Brandon?
Mario 3.
Close, but I'm not going to give it to
Ah!
you. Do you want to guess?
Super Mario Brothers.
Sorry.
Ding.
Okay.
No, after this part, you only get one
Oh,
chance.
okay.
Super Mario Land.
Dang it!
So Sam will get the points on this one.
Alright.
Yeah. He says that Super Mario Land was for Super Nintendo. It's not. It was a launch title for Game Boy.
Yep.
Alrighty, question number 6. Like many Goosebumps stories, Let's Get Invisible is inspired by horror movies of the past. R.L. Stine has said in interviews that he got inspiration from the original Invisible Man for this story.
Could you say that one more time? Sorry, I just want to make sure.
Like many Goosebumps stories, Let's Get Invisible is inspired by horror movies of the past. R.L. Stine has said in interviews that he got inspiration from the original Invisible Man for this story.
Ding.
Sam?
It was not the original Invisible Man?
Incorrect.
Ding.
You're close, though.
It's not called Let's Go Invisible.
It's called Let's Get Invisible.
Ding, he hasn't done an interview.
he's done many of an
R.L.
interview.
Stine's not a real person.
Ding.
All right. I think everyone's out of guesses at this point.
Yeah.
It's actually a different movie. He actually got inspiration from a movie called Flatliners.
Oh, heck no. That would have been
Yeah, this is
I knew that one.
Yep. Very random one. Alright, question number 7. In Night of the Living Dummy, Slappy torments twin sisters Chris and Lindy.
Ding.
Sam?
Slappy, in Night of the Living Dummy 1, Slappy isn't until the very end.
Correct. Who is it?
Ooh.
It is Mr. Wood?
Correct!
Good shit.
Yep. Actually, it was Mr. Wood who tormented them in the first book. Also, the card was in Mr. Wood's jacket as well. Would have been a double one as well, because I did have 2 different parts in this. That could have been a double pointer.
Yeah.
But Sam interrupted rudely. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
She got it.
Alrighty, question number 8. In the story, The Girl Who Cried Monster, the titular monster is Mr. Mortman, who is a librarian that hosts a summer reading program and has the kids read classic literature such as Dracula and Anne of Green Gables. We eventually find Mr. Mortman is a monster, not only for his closed-minded book choices, but because he's a bug-eating, turtle-munching, bug-eyed creep.
Ding. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go first.
It wasn't those books.
You're on the right track. I'll give it to you if... I'm saying you're close enough on this one, unless Brandon
Go ahead.
can be
I was
a
going
little
to say
more
something
specific.
else entirely, so...
Sorry.
I was going to say his name was Mr. Moleman.
It is Mr. Mortman. I mean, if Sam wants to try to steal...
You didn't finish though, correct?
No, I did finish.
Okay, sorry, my brain is just...
He's a bug-eating, turtle-munching, bug-eyed creep. That's how it finishes.
I mean, that is true.
Yes.
But... What was it? It wasn't Anne of Green Gables, was it?
No, Anne of Green Gables
Okay,
is one
never
of the
mind.
books. That book comes up so often in all of our Drunken Book Club, I
I
swear.
know, that's the weird part, is like, we keep
All right,
fucking...
so-
Ding, it wasn't a turtle, it was a tortoise.
It was Frankenstein.
Brandon, you're technically correct. I'm going to give you both the points, though. I'm giving you both
Aw,
points,
thank
actually.
you.
So Noelia and Brandon both get a point. Dracula is never mentioned as one of the book's choices, but Frankenstein is.
I was going down the line of monster, and I was like, Frankenstein was the last one on my list.
I didn't even try. I don't know other books.
Yeah, you deserve a point. You actually did get the
Thank
correct
you.
idea, though.
Yay.
Alrighty, question number 9. In the chilling conclusion to Welcome to Camp Nightmare, Billy is given a rifle to help hunt for 2 campers who escaped from the female camp. When Billy refuses, he aims his gun at Uncle Al, who laughs and congratulates Billy on passing the test. His parents then appear and tell him he was being tested so that he could come with them on their trip to the mysterious planet of Earth.
This sounds very familiar.
Ding.
Weiss.
It wasn't 2 girl campers.
It was 2 girl
It
campers.
was 2 girl
Damn.
campers. Did you say a specific type of gun?
In the chilling conclusion to Welcome to Camp Nightmare, Billy is given a rifle to help hunt for 2 campers who escaped from the
Ding.
female camp.
It
Sam,
wasn't a rifle?
can you be more specific?
Was it a shotgun?
It is not a shotgun, but
Was
you're on
it-
the right track.
Was it a fishing net?
Oh.
It is not a fishing net.
Oh.
Was it
Weiss.
Is it a ray gun?
It is not a ray gun.
Dang it.
Was it a tranquilizer gun?
Sam, you're correct. It is a tranquilizer
Damn.
gun. They are given tranquilizer guns.
It was in one of the quizzers,
Yes.
I think.
Yes, it was.
Is
It was
why I-
Was this a series where they're at a camp and there's like a lake monster?
there is the Fang monster, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very classic episode with Fang.
I'm so behind.
Actually, you're tied with Brandon and Noelia.
Never mind.
Sam is in the lead with 4. You guys have 2.
Let's go.
Alrighty. In the TV episode of The Ghost Next Door, Hannah, the titular ghost, saves a boy named Danny's life by playing Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata on a piano, alerting people to his location inside a burning house.
Ding, it wasn't Beethoven's Sonata.
That is correct.
Yeah.
If you can guess the song, you'll get the full points.
Oh gosh, minor in D. D minor.
No, but you'll still get the points unless someone can name the song.
Ding, it's chopping.
What is the wrong
It is
song?
not Chopin.
What is the wrong song?
Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Sorry, I'm trying to think back to classical music.
Tchaikovsky's
trying to
Alla Turca.
Mozart.
Nope, not Mozart.
Bach?
It is not Bach.
Ooh. Oh, go ahead, Brandon. You haven't
Do you
guessed
have any
yet.
guess?
No, but
Ding.
it's definitely Beethoven.
It is not Beethoven.
Ding,
Oh.
it was green sleeves.
It's not Green Sleeves.
I don't know.
What the heck is green
Hayden,
sleeves?
Actually, this song was Schubert's Trio in E flats. OP 100. So, Noelia,
Option
you get
100.
the point.
Yeah, I would not have gotten that.
Yeah, no one would have gotten that. I chose a very simple song, and also chose it because of the Resident Evil reference.
Nice.
Alright, question 11. Like many Goosebumps stories, the haunted mask was inspired by an actual event in RL Stine's life. The event being when his younger brother got a mask stuck over his head and couldn't get it off.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I just want to make sure.
Ding.
Oh, Brandon?
It wasn't his younger brother, it was him.
Close!
Wait,
if anyone could correct it, though.
I believe it was the bully, wasn't it?
It was not the bully.
Ding, it was his older brother.
Nope, he's the older brother, actually.
Okay.
Alright, Brandon
Wait.
gets a point unless Sam, you already took one guess on
yeah.
this one, sorry.
Oh,
No,
I completely blanked out during the
I'll
question.
give you what's it called. Like many Goosebumps stories, the haunted mask was inspired by an actual event in R.L. Stine's life. The event being when his younger brother got a mask stuck over his head and couldn't get it off.
It was his cousin.
Was not his cousin.
Dang
It was his son.
Oh!
He decided to write a story about his son getting a mask stuck on his
That
head.
must have traumatized his kid. Like, oh my gosh, what if it never came off as he's reading?
He's writing the story immediately. This is a good one right here, guys.
Hold on, I have something to do.
Hold on, keep it on.
This one's going to be a classic, guys. This is going to be like one of the best books. And it actually is one of the best.
That's the first, isn't it?
No, I'm actually going in order of the books.
Oh.
So that was actually book 11.
Oh.
So, question 12 or book 12. Be Careful What You Wish For, along with Monster Blood, are the only books to not have covers done by Tim Jacobus in the original printing. Later, they would get the Jacobus treatment, though.
Ding.
Sam.
Monster Blood was done by Jacobus, wasn't it?
That is correct. Can you name the book that he didn't do, though?
Ding, say cheese and die.
Wrong.
Number...
Ding, the superhero
7.
one.
Wrong. It's wrong. Which one, Brad?
Superhero one.
No, you did that one as well.
Well, I'm afraid the flying one.
You guys are way off, but Sam, you'll get the point on this one. Let me just mark it real quick.
I have no idea which one.
It is Stay Out of the Basement.
Oh.
The classic hand is not his cover. Yep. He later on did another one with just a giant scientist monster. Grass monster. Alright, question 13. A lot of actors from Are You Afraid of the Dark also appeared in Goosebumps. In the episode Piano Lessons Can Be Murder, the character of Dr. Shriek is played by Sardo himself, Aaron Tager.
I didn't understand any of that.
Yeah, my brain just...
Sardo?
Oh, yes, Sardo. A lot of actors from Are You Afraid of the Dark also appeared in Goosebumps episodes. In the episode Piano Lessons Can Be Murder, the character of Dr. Shriek is played by Sardo himself, Aaron Tager.
Ding, that's not the name of it.
Which one?
The, piano, lessons.
The title?
That is the title. Piano Lessons
Yes.
Can Be Murder is the title.
Ding, Tager is not the name of the actor.
Aaron Tager is the name of the actor.
Ding, he's not the coach, whatever it's called.
He's not Dr. Shriek.
He's not Dr. Shriek.
He does play Dr. Shriek.
Damn it.
Ding.
Brandon?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling is not the correct answer.
Ding,
Ding.
Canada doesn't exist.
That is correct! Canada got nuked just this afternoon. No.
Ding.
Sam.
Sardo is not what he...
That is
Not
correct. Can you name the character he does play in Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I know it's one that you...
Is it Misto?
It is not Miss Doe.
Is it that...
I mean, you're still going to get the point, Sam. I don't
Is
think
it that
anyone
one
can name it.
movie theater guy that
Yes,
you really
it is
liked?
Dr. Vink.
There we go.
Yes, he
couldn't
plays
remember
Dr.
the name.
Vink, not Sardo. They're both recurring villain. Well, one of them's...
Character?
Vink is a villain, while Sardo's just a charming gay man.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark? I love that show. It could be argued... question 14. I have to clarify. This is the 14th book in the series. It could be argued that Werewolf of Fever Swamp is one of the few Goosebumps stories with an actual moral, with that moral being the same as The Boy Who Cried Wolf, surprisingly enough. Nobody believes a liar, even when he is telling the truth. It could be argued that The Werewolf of Fever Swamp is one of the few Goosebumps stories with an actual moral.
Ding, it's the opposite moral.
The
Ding.
opposite of the moral? Or-
Yeah. That people will believe you if you cry enough.
That's incorrect.
Ding.
Brandon.
It's not the werewolf of the Fever Swamp.
No, this
No,
is
that
the one
is-
I'm talking about.
Ding, it's not based on The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Incorrect.
Ding, the word the.
Sorry, is not the right word.
Damn.
I would say there are multiple ones that have stories. It's not or morals. It's not a rare thing.
Wrong. Very wrong.
Fair
And I'm
enough.
just gonna say
That's
the
a good
answer.
idea.
Actually, Goosebumps don't have morals. Though
I just said the opposite, basically.
though it could be argued that the moral may be strangers may be weird and strange, but they're just people too. But there are technically RL Stine wrote these books to not have morals.
Did he say that
Goodness.
explicitly?
He has said that explicitly.
Oh my
that Goosebumps
God.
don't have morals.
I mean,
What?
I could see that. That totally makes sense.
Yep.
But why?
Because he's just trying to get a thrill ride for the kids. I think another thing, I think how he put it was that if you want to keep kids in for the ride, you have to keep them there as long as you can. And at a certain point, kids get interested in boobies and sex,
Yeah.
So, you got to keep them with the thrills and not give them cheap morals to be like, ooh, moral standards.
Yeah.
But yeah, explicitly, RL Stine has not written moral books.
Moral Stein?
Moral Stine. Yeah, he's really the moral.
Actually,
His name is...
RL Stine.
Oh, what's his real name?
Real Stein?
Rupert.
No, not Rupert.
Rupert Lenny Stein.
Robert.
It is Roberts, aka Bob Stein.
What's
Do
the
you know
L?
Bob Stein?
Robert Lewis.
Whoa.
Actually, it's not Lewis. I can't remember what the L is.
Lenny.
Lenny.
His name is now
Lame.
Ludwig.
Ludwig.
I don't know.
Alright, question 15. You Can't Scare Me introduced the world to one of the icon monsters from Goosebumps. The Mud Monsters. Other icon monsters that would appear on merchandise are Slappy, Cuddles, Creeps, Prince Koru, Beast, Abominable Snowman, and Curly.
Ding.
Sam?
Prince Karu?
Prince Karu has appeared in a lot of merchandise. I actually even have a shirt with him.
Ding, Mud Monsters wasn't the first. Or this wasn't the first where they were introduced.
No, they were introduced in You Can't Scare Me. Yep.
Ding.
And they never made an appearance afterwards, I believe. Sam?
They're not on a bunch of merchandise?
They actually are. They're in a lot of merchandise.
Dang, it's not the Abominable Snowman.
Abominable Snowman has appeared in a lot of them, actually.
Dang.
You guys are on the right track here. It's one of the names.
Read them off again?
So,
There were many
it is
ones.
Slappy, Cuddles, Creeps, Prince Koru, Beast, Abominable Snowman,
Ding.
and Curly.
Beast.
Beast is incorrect.
Dan
Yeah.
Cuddles.
Cuddles the hamster has appeared on many.
Oh, yeah,
Did
Cuddles.
you say crepes?
Creeps.
Ding.
Creeps.
Okay.
Yes, it is Creeps.
Yeah, she got it.
We're going to give that one to Noelia.
Oh, thank you.
Process of an elimination sometimes is how you're going to get it. But the Creeps have never had merchandise, sadly, unless you count shirts. But I don't really count shirts because there's, like, a bunch of these have, like, there's literally, like, tape dispensers and staplers and doorknob as stuff. But yeah, the Creeps have only had, just shirts. And yeah, that's barely anything for me. Especially when all these other ones have had different things. I mean, Prince Karu actually had a pencil holder. Like, he literally was
Where's
inside
Prince Karu from?
He is from, take a guess.
Prince Karu?
No, it's Mummies. It's the Mummy one.
Oh, okay.
We
All
were
right.
starting a book and all we got was this dumb t-shirt.
Alright, number 16. Horrors are green or purple-skinned monsters that have horns resembling horned mammals. We learn that they're not actually born, but crawl out of a radioactive slime puddle that was cursed by a warlock. They also have one glaring weakness. When pinched, they deflate like a balloon.
Ding.
Sam?
They're not just green and purple. Like,
Hey,
Is it
that's
blue
what I was
color?
going to say.
Nope, it's just green and purple.
Aw.
Ding, it's not radioactive.
It is radioactive.
ding, it wasn't a warlock.
Can you be more specific?
It was a wizard?
Ooh, close, but
Dang,
that's
he
a
was
good-
a witch.
It was a witch.
Aw.
Yeah.
I will give Sam and Weiss a point on that one. But yeah, it was a witch who cursed the puddle, not a warlock. Of all
It would have
things.
been cool. We
Right?
don't get a lot of warlocks.
You don't get a lot of warlocks. That's why I put it, because I
I
thought
will
warlock
say, that's
deserved a
why I was
little
like, Warlock threw me off a little bit. I was like, it's gotta be something specific.
Alright, we got 3 more questions, guys, and then we're done.
Yay.
Oh no.
So, question 17. And Sam is taking a surprising lead of 7. Noelia, you're in second place with 4.
Whoa.
And Weiss and Brandon have
Okay.
3.
Yeah. I'm on the
Alright.
board.
Book 17. Why I'm Afraid of Bees is the story of Gary Lutz, a boy who is transformed into a tiny, part bee, part human hybrid like the movie The Fly.
Gross.
But he is able to get his original body back by stinging someone, thus killing himself but returning back to normal.
Ding.
Sam?
The Fly is not like a cute half bee, half boy. It's a fucking nightmare monster.
That is not the,
Not what you're looking for,
that's not what I'm looking for, and I never said cute, so...
Well, it's not the fucked up body horror that...
Well, I just said tiny, part bee, part human hybrid.
Ding, he
Ding.
doesn't kill himself by stinging.
No, he kills himself.
Oh,
Ding,
okay.
he's not tiny.
No, he is tiny.
Dang it.
Ding.
Sam?
He doesn't go back to his original body. It's the whole twist at the end.
Nope, that's incorrect. He
Damn.
does return to his body after killing himself.
Well, damn.
Read again, please.
RL
Of course, of course.
Stine, what the hell?
Why I'm Afraid of Bees is the story of Gary Lutz, a boy who is transformed into a tiny part bee, part human hybrid, like the movie The Fly. But he is able to get his original body back by stinging someone, thus killing himself but returning back to normal.
Ding. He wasn't part human.
That is correct! He just switches minds with the bee. He does not actually, like in the cover, on the cover it shows a boy with a bee, with the body of a bee but a boy head, and that's what a lot of people think it might be, but it's not that at all. He just switches minds.
What it might be.
Yeah, in the story he actually he's trying to switch minds with like a kid who is really cool and wants to experience being like that, and then the boy who gets his body we'll get to just experience being like that. I can't remember the exact reason why. I just know that he wanted Gary to be in his body so he could pass a bunch of tests.
What?
Okay.
So he killed the bee's body, but his mind was still dead when he went back to the original body?
The bee is dead now. The bee
So
died.
he just killed the bee.
He killed a bee. Because the bee got switched places with him. So he's actually... So the bee is in his body and, like, eating honey. And, like, it's like sniffing flowers and being like, bee. Like,
He just starts dancing at people. He's just like...
I think he
Wiggles
does
his
dance at
butt.
people. I think there might be a part where he just, like, shakes his ass at someone and he's like, yeah!
I
No,
saw
that's
a
not
great
true.
thing of, like, bees having to describe, like, I'm sorry we lost your husband.
Yeah!
And, like, how am I gonna live? And then they're, like, twerking.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, they're just, like, twerking. They're like, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Alrighty. Question 18. Monster Blood 2 introduces us to what else Monster Blood can do. When ingested, it makes whatever eats it grow to a giant size. In this story, Cuddles the hamster and Evan ingest it and grow to great size, but eventually shrink down when they discover that the Monster Blood is expired. Sam.
He doesn't grow in this one.
That's
Just
incorrect.
Cuddles.
That's incorrect.
I thought that was only, like,
Nope,
the third one.
he gets naked and fights Cuddles naked.
What?
I mean, that's not true. He doesn't.
I remember the expired part.
I remember the expired. The expired's definitely
Yes.
true.
Say again?
He feeds it?
Monster Blood 2 introduces us to what else Monster Blood can do. When ingested, it makes whatever eats it grow to a giant size. In this story, Cuddles the hamster and Evan ingest it and grow to a great size, but eventually shrink down when they discover that the Monster Blood is expired.
His name's not Evan.
His name is Evan. We said that the last time when we talked about Monster Blood 1.
Dang, you don't have to ingest it.
You do.
No, you do have to ingest it. You can't just take it up the butt.
Did you say they fed it or just to Cuddles, or he just...
He just ingested it.
Okay.
Technically, they did feed it to Cuddles.
Alright, process of elimination, we go.
I think everyone's out on this one.
I'm out. I don't remember enough.
It's...
Ding!
Brandon.
It's not Monster Blood 2.
No, it's Monster Blood 2.
He just said it's the same book. Anyways.
Dang, it was a mouse, not a hamster.
No, it was a hamster.
It's a hamster.
Dang
It's definitely
it.
Cuddles.
I was gonna say, I know that one.
Actually, Trigger the dog eats it in the first book and grows.
Oh yeah, I forgot
So,
about that.
You do actually find that out in the first book, that if you do ingest it, you do grow. So, alrighty, the final
That's a
question
good
of the game. Deep Trouble, the book that disappointed a young teenage Rupel. Why? Because it wasn't about a deadly shark like on the cover, but about a family trying to capture a giant squid. They don't capture a squid, but do discover mermaids are real.
All of that
Dang.
sounds-
Sam,
They do capture the squid.
they do not capture a squid.
Dang, you actually liked it.
I actually hated it as a kid. I was so pissed off at this book.
Ding, it wasn't mermaids.
Incorrect, unfortunately.
Ding, it wasn't the whole family.
That's like a very loose. It's an uncle and his niece and nephew.
Okay, so it's...
So, technically you're correct?
No,
No, it still could be it's still a family.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's about a family. I'm not saying a whole family. It's just saying
Yeah.
about a family. I never said it was a whole family. I just
Ding,
said
it wasn't teenage Rupel, it was middle school Rupel.
That's teenage.
I guess.
Technically, you're right, because I think I started reading it when I was 12, but that's not the answer we're looking for.
It's not good enough.
Right, your mermaids.
Ding, the kid was the only one who found the mermaids.
No, incorrect.
Ding.
Wow.
Your name's not Rupal.
Ding.
Oh, snap.
Ding, they were the
Who
mermaids
are you?
after all.
What?
Ding, the family was the mermaids after all.
Yes, that's correct. No. All right, I think
You look so mad.
No, I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted because it's a really simple one. They were never supposed to find a squid, but a mermaid.
Okay.
They're actually looking for mermaids, not for squids at
It
all.
was staring at us right in the face. It was an obvious one.
That explains why you didn't like
Giant
it.
Because they're trying to find a mermaid. I'm like, what's this book about? Why is this about mermaids? This is lame.
Yeah, you are a shark.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
That one aligned it very well.
Alrighty, guys. You thought I didn't have any more questions? Oh, I got another one for you. Question number 20. The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight is one of the few books one of actual 5 books to be adapted into a comic book, along with Abominable Snowman of Pasadena, Night of the Living Dummy, Monster Blood 2, and I'm trying to remember one of the other ones because I can't look at my shelf and look at it right dead in the face. One Day at Horrorland.
Ding.
Sam.
One Day at Horrorland didn't get a comic.
Nope, it did get a comic.
Dang, it was in Monster Blood too.
It's correct!
Yeah.
Well, you got that one. Yep, it wasn't Monster Blood, but also you could have actually gotten 2 on this one because the number is also incorrect.
Ding, it was turned into a manga. Just kidding.
Where did I put my marker at?
That
Am I crazy?
would be
Where did I put the
awful.
marker? Do you guys see the orange marker?
It's down under your chair.
There it
In a
is.
land down under.
It
I
just
come from a
appeared.
land down under where Noelia still in second place.
Oh my gosh.
Can't you hear that thunder?
What are the points?
Sam has 7. You have 5. Brandon has 4. Weiss 3.
Oh my
I'm
god.
on the board.
You're on the board. Alrighty, guys. Y'all ready for the next part?
Yay!
Go Eat Worms. Question number 21 about Go Eat Worms. What a weird book here, guys. But you know what's really weird about this book? The boy, Todd, he's a fucking weirdo. He's like torturing these worms. He's being a complete whack job. But you know what? He decides at the end of the day, when he gets attacked by a giant worm, he's gonna stop messing with worms and he's gonna start messing with birds.
Dang, he doesn't learn his lesson.
Oh no, he definitely learns his lesson.
Dang,
Dang
it's
it.
not birds.
It's not birds. Can you be more specific?
It's pigeons.
That's a bird.
Ding. He messes with ants.
Technically, Sam had the next one.
Oh, okay.
Frogs.
It's not frogs.
Dang,
That's-
mice?
It's not mice either.
I said ants.
Nope, not ants either.
Ding.
It's not the ant bully.
So who even said the animal thing? Brandon? I'll give you the points because
Wait,
you
wait.
Okay. Well, you still get the point.
But it is obviously dogs.
It is not dogs. It is butterflies. He's doing butterflies
Oh.
now. Yes, and then a giant butterfly with a pin tries to pin him to a board.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes. Yep, that's how that one ends.
Damn.
Oh, such a weird one. Alrighty.
Isn't that sad that some of the things that we're the most afraid of is the stuff that we're already doing to others?
Yeah.
Ain't it a sad life? I'm just trying to get to the Goosebumps wiki and off of the Goosebumps Wikipedia page. Okay, here we go. Time to take a trip down to Ghost Beach and go cowabunga, guys! On the cover of Ghost Beach is a ghost surfboarding. Funnily enough, in the book, there is actually no ghost surfboarding. Now, this isn't the question. I'm just making a joke. Because it's called Ghost Beach. Now, Jerry and Terry Sadler are actually visiting some distant relatives, Sam and Louisa. You know, they're like distant cousins. They don't really know. And in this town, there's really not much to do except visit the beach, which has a cemetery, where they meet 3 weird kids named Agatha and Bradford Sadler, along with their little sibling, Nats. They eventually find out that Nat, Bradford, and Agatha, they find their tombstones, and they're actually ghosts.
Oh, this better not be a names thing. It's not a names thing.
Ding?
Brandon?
It was a skeleton on the cover, not a ghost.
Actually, it is a ghost on the cover.
Oh, ding. One of the names is wrong.
In what way?
One of them doesn't exist.
Nope, they all exist in this book. Sam?
So if the names are wrong...
So they're staying with Sam and Louisa, and they visit Agatha, Bradford, and Nat as friends.
Ding! Oh, well, sorry.
I mean, if Sam doesn't have it, you can go.
Yeah,
with it.
go for it, Lisa. I can't.
Sam and Louisa is wrong.
And in what way?
That they are the wrong names because you choose mine and Sam's name.
No, they are actually in this book. It's
damn!
Sam and Lisa.
Ding.
Sam?
They're like aunt and uncle?
Nope, they are actually distant cousins.
Okay.
Ding.
Yes.
Wrong gender. It's Lewis and
Sam.
Sam.
It's Sam and Louisa.
Aww.
It is Sam and Louisa.
I've read this one.
Okay, low-key is very...
I remember being very
no.
scared of this one, actually.
This one does have kind of a creepy twist.
It is.
And this one also got adapted into a comic as well.
Ding, they didn't go to the... they didn't go to the... Like, that's not...
No, they go to the graveyard.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute.
That's where they go to the cemetery and see, see that the people that they're friends with, they see their names and they're like, "You're ghosts," and they're like, "No, those are distant relatives." And then they find out they're actually ghosts because they're fucking bad liars. Alright, if you guys give up, Agatha and Bradford are actually their cousins, while Sam, Louisa, and Nat are their friends. I just switched the names around.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's that one. It was a little tricky one. I had to come up on the fly.
That was tricky.
Alrighty, time to return to the Mummy. In this book, we once again return to Egypt, and once again return to Prince Koru on a daring adventure where Prince Koru is actually resurrected by his sister, who is, like, still alive as a, like, not mummy lady, kind of like how Imhotep looks like in The Mummy, you know?
Yeah.
She's back, and she's trying to resurrect her brother, and then, like, when she actually resurrects him, he's like, "Dude, what the fuck?" and, like, kills her. And, actually, he doesn't really kill her. He turns her into a scarab. A dung beetle, of all things. And earlier on in the book, we find out that the scarab's bite is deadly. Did you guys know that? The scarab's bite is deadly?
I would imagine.
Like in real life?
No,
Dang.
not at all.
Like,
Brandon?
The scarab's bite is not deadly.
The scarab's bite is not deadly in real life, but in the book, it says it is deadly.
Dang, it's not her brother?
No, Prince Koru is her brother.
I hate The Mummy.
Ding, it doesn't being turned into a scarab.
No, she does turn into a dung beetle scarab. And she actually bites him, well, quote-unquote, bites him at the end. And that's like the scary ending.
Dang.
Yes.
He didn't do it.
Do what?
Turn her into a scarab.
In technicality, he did turn her into one.
But, like, not because he was mad.
He was kind of pissed. He was kind of like mummy pissed.
Sorry, just mummy fist.
Just mummy pissed.
Mummy pissed.
Mummy pissed. Mummy kill sister.
It's a very special kind of
Ding,
thing.
Brandon Fraser just killed all of them.
That's wrong. Brandon Fraser didn't kill anyone.
Damn it.
He's too smooth.
Ah, damn it.
Prince Koru actually never appeared in the first one. He's only in this one.
That was my other guess.
Yep.
I was like, maybe he's not.
Well done, that one threw me off.
Yeah, that one's like, I was about to say, it's a different mummy in that one.
Yeah.
That's a fucking Night of the Living Dummy.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, except like in the first one, the mummy, it's like a bunch of mummies, I think. And they're just like, "Hey, we're mummies. Want to hang out, kid?" That's not how it goes at all. Alright, I think that's a good enough episode, because I do not think I can come up with a quick one for Fan of the Auditorium. I would kind of want to do one based on the musical.
I was gonna say, I've listened to the one song so far that it keeps recommending me on Spotify, and it slaps.
Ding, you can come up with more.
Yeah, I probably could, but not on the fly, they're not as good.
I will admit.
And clearly they're difficult, because no one got one. Except Brandon.
You're saying?
Oh, no, I'm just saying that Phantom of the Auditorium takes place in a live opera, right?
Actually, it takes place in an auditorium, a school auditorium, where there's a trap door, and they find a homeless guy,
Yes.
and they accidentally evict this poor homeless guy who's been living there for a while.
Oh my gosh!
I think that's
Proud
what I got.
Family.
I think that's what I
Ding,
gotta
that's the Proud
appreciate.
Family plot of that one.
Actually, this does happen in the book.
Oh my gosh.
No, I remember that one too.
Both are Ding, both are true technically.
Yeah. Alright, thank you for joining us this week on Drunken Book Club. If you want to hear me try to do more of these Goosebumps things, leave a comment down below, or maybe on the Twitter feed at DVC_pod at Twitter. Or if you really want to get to know us better, join our Patreon at patreon.com/drunkenbookclub, where for $1 a month, you get bonus episodes every week. You get the episodes up early. You get random, what's it called? I'm actually going to make a little playlist of Goosebumps episodes based around something or another, just for funsies. Or maybe something maybe scary shows that don't relate to it. Slap them. Yeah, join us there. It's only $1 a month. You can spend your dollar on something worse, Sam.
You can find me on Twitter and Tumblr at Berserker Reviews.
For $1.
You can find me at the place where the thing happens.
Aldrich Made at
For
Twitter.
$2, please.
He'll show hole.
Please give me $2.
He won't say which hole. It'll just be random holes in the dirt.
Just
You
holes.
can't see.
Yeah. He's going to show you Holes by Louis Satcher.
That is a good book.
That's a good book. We might have to do that one year.
That is a long
I'm
book,
actually
though.
down.
Yeah.
I never read it, but I've always wanted to.
It's a good one. It's a
Never.
pretty- I had to read it for summer school.
See, no.
I just read it because everyone was like, it's a good book, read it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's what. But I never got to read it because I never got the end of it. Because there was only one copy in our library, and every kid was getting it.
Because it was, what's it called? Because the movie came out.
Yeah.
And
I had the realization yesterday that the movie is about racism.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Please elaborate.
No, that's it.
You can't just say that.
It's
Not
just-
elaborate.
it's just
Wait.
Are you
that
talking
way.
about like the fact that they kill the man in the interracial relationship?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
And that's also like it leads down to generational racism, generational oppression to Hector Zeroni, and Stanley Yelnats doesn't have that generational racism. See?
I would say there is still generational trauma, though. I feel like it's
There's no
different.
good
doesn't believe
pig
in
stealing.
systematic racism.
I feel like, no, it's more of the different forms of generational trauma manifesting differently.
Yeah.
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 It's definitely that.
And when Weiss doesn't have his baseball cap on his face and busy getting smacked by me for wearing
You can
said
find him
baseball
at
cap
Forced
incorrectly.
Left Hander on TikTok, YouTube, wherever have you.
Yes.
Drop the E on Hander.
I do want to say something though.
Yeah.
Chris, I really you too, Sam. I really appreciate that you guys know so much about Goosebumps because it throws me so for a loop that you just remember so many things. About it.
I love my
Yeah.
Goosebumps. I was about to say the people who listen to this podcast know I like Goosebumps, and I really do want to do more Goosebumps stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't want it to become a Goosebumps podcast as much as I would love it to.
Yeah. No, but
I mean, the next time we're going to read a Goosebumps book isn't going to be for like 2 weeks after this episode comes out for Vampire Breath, that to coincide with a vampire movie that's coming out, because it's my excuse to read a Goosebumps book.
there you go. But still, yeah.
Because we're not reading Dracula.
I appreciate both of your guys' memories because it's just fun to watch right here.
I think Sam BS'd her way into a lot of these.
Some of these, yeah, no. Some of them I definitely remember them.
Yeah, like
Well,
the
yeah.
Stay Out of the Basement one you got. What was another one you got from memory?
The memory, not Monster Blood because I fucked that one up.
Yeah. And Monster Blood 2.
Yeah, I know. Night of the Living Dummy
Yes.
was one I know off of memory.
Yeah, because I've used that question multiple times before.
Yeah.
Because that's just an easy one.
When I remember. Just kidding.
Oh, really, Weiss? Why can't you remember?
I know the Tim Jacobus one was a bullshit one.
I've read
Yeah.
half of these. I should know this.
You should, but hey.
What's
here we
that?
go.
What's that joke?
I was also like 8.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's that joke that Sam says all the time about the memory?
What's that, Pigeon?
It's the first to
How
go.
my memory is so bad. How bad is it? How bad is what?
there you go. That's the one.
All right, and I'm going to end this one on a classic Goosebumps rap. We're going to get you by the Goosebumps Gotcha. It was a song that was made for the show that never aired, and it's actually a pretty good rap.
Okay.
I'll play it for you guys after this.
All right, cool.
All right. Good night,
I'm gonna
everyone.
I'm going to turn on the fan or the AC though.
Okay.
Limp Bizkit.
Woo!
Night falls, it's cold and it's foggy. You can hear the howling of the wolves and the dogs be prowling, barking loudly. Wind is blowing, there's a growling in the darkness. Now you see eyes glowing. You try to focus, but it's hopeless in this fog. The shapes don't look familiar, so you hope it's just a dog. Now what could that be that's staring at you? Another pair of eyes now glaring at you. Will they attack you? Dare not ask the question.